Did your favorite restaurant survive the pandemic? During the COVID pandemic, several restaurants have struggled to maintain in-person dining. As a result, many have gone out of business. On the other hand, food delivery services like DoorDash have risen in popularity. With that, we present RestauranTours, a data-driven site to connect you to the restaurants you love. Our product aims to support local restaurants and consolidate the integration of delivery services by providing data analytics to businesses, recommendations to customers, and unified access to delivery services.
So first, we wanted to develop a recommendation system given a restaurant to other similar restaurants and also similar restaurants that were actually small businesses. We found some Yelp data sets that gave us a lot of information about a lot of businesses. For example, you can see we have this business data set, we have this check-ins data set, and we have some review data sets. So we ingested the data using these JSONs, and then we uploaded those into data frames. You can see here that we didn't end up using the review dataset, but this of course can be used in the future with some natural language processing. After data ingestion, we prepared the data to be converted into a recommendation system by changing everything into variables and features that we could use. So now you can see we have this large data frame here, where we have the business IDs, the names, the city states, and so on and so on. All of these are useful features that we could incorporate into our recommendation system to find the most similar restaurants. You can see as well that we've subsetted our data frame by just the city Austin, Texas, which we will continue to use for the rest of this demo. So we convert everything categorical into a numerical value instead so that we can compute cosine similarity across rows and determine which restaurants are most similar to each other. We computed cosine similarity using the package sklearn, and you can see here what the head of our correlation matrix looks like. On the left, you can see the names of the restaurants, and on the top, you can see those restaurants again. And the relations between the rows and the columns show the correlations between those two restaurants. So now, we wanted to find the best recommendations per restaurant. For each restaurant, we found the maximum 5 correlations and then determined which restaurants those belong to. Of course, we deleted the restaurant name itself because we don't want to recommend the same restaurant. We did this for every single restaurant and then added it as a column into our big data frame. And now we want to find up-and-coming restaurants that also are good recommendations. By some arbitrary condition, we decided that if a restaurant had less than 100 reviews, but it still had greater than or equal to 4 stars, then we determined it to be an up-and-coming restaurant. And now we'll start talking about the website.
Here you can see our landing page. It shows like our introduction to the RestauranTours website, as well as some search methods for new and popular restaurants. Additionally, it shows some of the services we would offer to businesses and what else we do.
With that, let's take you to the up-and-coming page. As you can see here, we have a list of a few up-and-coming restaurants that are small but very well reviewed. We based this off of our statistical analysis, as you can see here on the back. With that, let's take you to the Otoko menu page. As you can see here, we have our popular items based on statistical analysis, as well as similar restaurants. If we go and try and order food, we have here a menu, which is a Google form that integrates the spreadsheets to allow for data analysis.
Now let's say you're the owner of the business and you want to see some of the business statistics that we have for you. You can see the distribution of your most popular dishes as well as your most popular times by the hour.
Say you want to check out. As you can see, we have a consolidated list of 3 different food delivery apps, as well as the estimated delivery times and prices for the order. In addition to an up-and-coming page, we also have a most popular page that does not take into account small businesses and just takes into account high numbers of reviews. Similar to the others, this is based on our statistical analysis, as you can see here. Thank you for listening to our presentation on RestauranTours.